All right, now it's time for chapter 2 of Remember the Roses. And this chapter is entitled Brokenness is a Pain, and Isn't It Ever? Boy, everyone I talk to, me included, we've all had brokenness and we all have pain, especially so often when it deals with issues of the heart and where it comes to relationships. I shared in my chapter, if you've read that, about my own journey and some of the issues I had to work through with my dad. Now, I love my dad and he's an awesome father, but there were things that I had to work through and pain that came into my heart. Everyone I talk to has some form of brokenness in their life. Don't ever be ashamed of your brokenness. Oftentimes, we buy the lie when we've had brokenness of one of two lies, and the first is that we're unqualified to have the best as it relates to marriage and relationships. The second lie we buy is that we're disqualified. Maybe you've made mistakes or done things wrong according to your own standards or the standards of others. You go back, you wish you could do it over. Don't buy the lies that you're unqualified or disqualified, because it's all how we respond to the pain in our lives that determines our future and our outcome. For me, I had to make a choice. I needed to move past my pain and fill what I call blank tape. Now, I always describe it this way. Each one of us has, as it were, tapes that are running through our minds and our hearts, messages that have been spoken to us. Maybe you have bad tape, things that should never have been spoken over your life, over your heart, over you as a woman. Lies, really. And so that tape is filled with things that just run through your mind time and again. Or maybe like me, you had what I call blank tape, where you needed to have affirmations or you needed encouragement and you never got it from your dad or your mom or key people in your life. So here's the way I dealt with it is I really believe that prayer, the Word of God, great friends who believe in us can fill our tapes with the right messaging. And once our hearts are full, and we all need to have full tapes, then we can move on and make healthy choices. Even if you've made some bad choices so far, do not stop in your brokenness. Don't just park there. Move through it. Get healing. I'm a big believer in counseling. Maybe you need to see a counselor. A counselor helped me tremendously. It's almost like going to a doctor when all the over-the-counter things aren't working anymore. We go to a doctor, we're not embarrassed. We just know we need more help. The same is true for counseling. And maybe that would be good for you. But regardless, here's my bottom line, is brokenness is real, but healing is what is available to all of us if we'll move through and get the healing we need. Once my heart got healed in full, I could just be full of life when it dealt with relationships. I wasn't needy anymore. I wasn't looking for a guy to fill that blank tape and desperate for a boyfriend just to fill what my dad never gave me. Then I was healthy and I was whole. And so guess what? If a guy comes along and he's able to do it, great. But in the years that I waited for my husband, I was fine. I wasn't needy. Yes, I was lonely at times, and yes, I really wanted it, but I wasn't needy. And there's a big, big difference. Don't be a needy woman. You've got needs, and needs aren't wrong, but get those needs met in a healthy way, and you too can enjoy whatever time it takes for you to find the relationship of your dreams. So as always, I'm cheering you on. I'm proud of you for making the tough choices. A lot of people never do, but you can do it. And I'm here for you. If you have any questions, write me. I'll be happy to share more of my story. But in the meantime, I'm cheering you on. I'm proud of you for making those choices. You're qualified for the best, and the best is yet to come. Subscribe to my channel by clicking the button below, or click the link above and the description below to stay connected. I look forward to being in touch.